See the sky? Guess if I'm feeling a little depressed, these are the things that I need to stop. Oh, there's light. Actually, I didn't want the light. Yeah. Now you can't really even see the sunset, but anyways, I'm just taking some time to look at the sunset because it's nice. And these are the things that healthy people do. Take a little time to look at the sunset because you can't really tell on the camera, but it's beautiful. Maybe it'll be beautiful tomorrow too. I'll show you. So I'm actually gonna leave the house tomorrow. I made plans with a friend in the morning. So hopefully that's something positive that will help make me feel better. Because apparently when you're feeling low and you're depressed, there's certain things that can help you feel better. And I'm trying them out. So, see you soon. Well, he just left, and he often leaves in an emotional state, and he often cries when he's here. So I know I can speak to him about depression because he also suffers with it. He also suffers with anger issues, and I don't suffer with anger issues. So the last thing that he said, which is very indicative of a lot of people when they get upset and they're not adult enough to handle their emotions, they start to lash out. So the last thing that he just said that's hurtful is the reason why I get depressed is because I come over here and visit you. And the reason why he said that to me is because he's saying it's unnatural and not normal to be homosexual. And I said to him, no, it's not normal, but it is natural. And so he likes to have this argument with me, and he's homophobic, but he's really angry with me when I tell him that I think it's a natural thing because it happens, and it's been happening for hundreds of years, and it happens in nature, and it happens among people, so it's a natural thing that happens. It's not a normal thing because most of us are heterosexual, but just because something is not normal doesn't follow the norm, doesn't mean it's bad. There's lots of the most popular thing and then less popular things. That's normal to have less popular things. So something that is not the majority is still normal. Anyways, so he has a problem with that and he attacks me. And I find that a lot of people, when they're upset or when they're depressed, they attack. And I've never been like that. I've been told recently by a friend that I have that he likes to find the weakest part in a person, and when he gets upset or he feels attacked, that he uses those things that he has knowledge about a person to hurt that person as much as he can. These are kinds of behaviors that I don't think I'll ever understand or be like. When I'm upset at a person, the last thing I want to do is say something that's off topic just to hurt them. I usually want to feel better, so I want to say things to have them understand why I'm hurt. But he's not a mature person. I've known that for a long time, but yeah, I think that's weird, telling me the reason why he's depressed is because I think that homosexuality is a natural thing that happens. I agree, it's not normal, but it's natural. It's normal within a certain population. It's not the norm of the population. Anyways, I just don't like to be attacked. And when he says the whole, I make him depressed, it's like I learned a really good lesson a long time ago. And that is, when you speak, know what your objective is. Know what it is that you're trying to get across and what you'd like to get from what you've said. So you have an objective of what you'd like to accomplish from this conversation. An idea you want to get across, a feeling you want to convey, an understanding that you want to have. You have an objective, so how are you wording that in order to achieve what you want? If you want something out of a conversation, you should be kind to how you word it so that you get the result that you want. I find a lot of people say a lot of things that are just throwing garbage out the window and expecting no specific response, and definitely not aiming for any response, and no solution comes of it. So often people will say things and you're like, well, what do you do with that information? What are you supposed to do with that information other than your emotional puke in front of my doorstep? Maybe you could form that emotional puke into some sort of, an idea that you can present to me so that I can do something with that, with all those words. Anyway, I'm not doing well today again. This is another day of depression, but physically I feel better. My breathing feels a little better. And I just gotta stay on track and keep bad things out and concentrate on good things, and maybe have come by to visit might not have been the best thing. So it's just sometimes I need somebody to come over, and yeah, I speak to him about depression because that's what's happening. And I know he's going through that, I know other people are, and that's what's been on my mind. So there's the video. I have like 1 million videos that I want to make. I got lots of creative ideas, I just don't feel good about myself. So I don't have the energy, I don't have the synergy. I feel like crying all the time. I'm trying to finish an art show by July, so I'm home painting all the time, which is even more depressing. That's another reason why I like to do the videos, because it keeps me out and it gets me looking at myself, and it makes me feel more social in a non-social environment, because this social environment has me relating to people that are not that great, and sometimes online people I think are greater, even though there's no real physical contact. Anyways, I'm done with this video. I'll see you later. Bye. So it's been like 3 months since I did a video. I've had a rough 3 months. I've gone through like maybe a little bit of a depression. So I'm having a panic attack right now. I'm back with a vengeance, whether I have depression or not, because this helps. And I'll explain later why this helps. I'm forcing myself to do this. My garden is a mess. No, like a real fucking mess. Sort of like sometimes how I feel my headspace is. I need to get my garden organized and cleaned up. And then maybe I'll feel more organized and cleaned up. Look at this. And so I guess I'm going to jump in the shower. My friend invited me to go for dinner, and I haven't gone for dinner in feels like almost a year or something. And so I feel a little nervous about it. I have to take a shower, I have to wash my hair, and I have to feel good and look good in front of people and smile and not cry. And I'm going to have to talk about myself because they're going to ask, and I hate doing that because then I might burst into tears. So I have to get control of myself and not burst into tears and not depress other people. And I have to look pretty so that they go, oh, everything's fine. So I'm going to go do that. Because that's what you do when you're depressed. You fight it. You eat properly and you try to get exercise and you try to see friends that want to see you. Because my reaction in many cases is to hibernate and to isolate myself and not to push myself into uncomfortable situations, and this is fucking uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go out for dinner. What a way to come back after 3 months, eh? Whoosh! A lot of shit's been going on, and I'll talk about it. And I want to talk about a conversation I had with Montserrat about suicide. So I'm going to go jump in the shower now and feel better. And hopefully me coming back with a vengeance, this is like uphill from here. Yeah. It's gonna be dark soon. Oh, well, I just woke up and I had an amazing time last night. I didn't vlog any of it because, well, I just had too good of a time. But it was really good to get out of the house and get together with friends. And actually, Kristen spent like $140 on food for the 5 of us, so that was very generous. And yeah, it's such a treat to go out for dinner, and a bigger treat to eat with people. So I was feeling very lucky last night, and I really had a great time. I also saw Katie, and Katie's the little girl that I babysit, and her mom. So hopefully I'll have the 3 girls that I had in video months ago back for another video, so that'll be fun. Today I'm also going to go visit a friend who's going to help me with the pirate video. And right now I got to finish getting dressed, and I got to run out to see Kirsten, and we're going to have a nice breakfast together. Oh, my throat hurts, so hopefully I will start feeling better. It's always to fight your way out of depression. So I'm going to get up and get moving and try and feel better. You know, there's a lot of construction happening around here in the morning. But you know, I was going to say that I had this long talk with Montserrat when we went to San Jose weeks ago, or months ago, and about suicide. Like, when I hear that somebody wants to commit suicide, I feel angry. I feel an anger boiling up in me. Like, how dare them? How weak? How easy? How selfish? So, and I think that I feel that way because I have, you know, suicidal tendencies or thoughts as well. So when I'm so busy fighting those negative feelings, to hear them from somebody else is like stunting. It's harder to fight those feelings when I hear that other people that I love or that are close to me, that I like, are also fighting those feelings, and it makes me angry. And then Montserrat told me that her friend that committed suicide, she wasn't angry. She accepted that her friend wanted to commit suicide, and she supported it. I thought, how can you support somebody who wants to commit suicide? And she thinks, well, it's their decision. If they are not happy in this world and they want to leave, they have that choice. And we have to respect that choice. And we have to respect that choice if they're our friend, that that's the choice that they want to make about life or non-life. And I think if it's my friend, they better fucking fight. So, makes me angry. Anyways, I'm going to continue fighting. I hate the way my voice sounds. I hate the way I look in the morning. I used to wake up in the morning when I was younger and look in the mirror and go, oh, I look pretty. And now I look in the mirror and go, God, the fuck happened last night? Did I get hit by a bus? Anyways, I gotta get going and go have breakfast, and then I'll be back and then head back out to go see my friend to start that bloody pirate video, because I'm back with a vengeance, like I said.
Well, I'm doing video, so I don't even know if it's going to turn out. It seems like every time that you're here, that my dad's in town.
Yeah.
So it's really nice that we got to spend some time together without me having to accommodate for your dad. But I just want to say that I'm really bad at vlogging the meal, but yeah, we just ate. We just ate, and it was really delicious. And we're at this beautiful hotel, the one that my grandma stayed at. So this is just proof that I am sitting here with my friend, and she took me out for a wonderful dinner that I told you about at Tsunami. So it was lovely, and this is our follow-up breakfast, and it's just really exciting to be together.
Me too.
So this is helping me with depression, you know, getting out and seeing friends.
Okay, we're gonna go for a walk. It's morning time, and I think Patches is ready, aren't you? Are you ready, Patches? Are you ready to go for a walk, Patches? You want to go outside and go for a walk, Patches? Yeah, I think she does. So I haven't been very good lately at taking Patchies for a walk, but I'm gonna do it more often because it's good for me and it's good for her. Maybe I'll find some macaws to take a photo of. Patchies, the chicken, the chicken. Come on, Patchies.
So this is Panchi's Pan, and this is where I come to pay my bills. And as you know, I've been unemployed for like 3 weeks, so it's a big deal. I'll be paid up my bills for another month. This is like a bakery. It's a well-known bakery in Hako, and it's called Panchi's Pan. It's funny because Patchies, who's my dog, who's got like manchas, like spots on her, I call her Patches, or she came to me with the name. And all the kids in the neighborhood call her Patchies because this is the name of the Paneria, which is the store that sells breads and pastries and donuts and croissants and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to pay my bills now, and here we go. Okay, so I had a nice breakfast, and now I'm riding through the Imbu, which is like my neighborhood, and I'm going to see my friend who's going to help me make the pirate video, and it's kind of raining. I was going to go for a swim, but I think I'm just going to drop by and have a quick chat with him, and then come home and make an art video. Feels like it is sprinkling a little bit. God, I love this neighborhood. I really do. I love this neighborhood. I do love living here. I hate it and I love it. I think that's the way it is with so many things. Anyways, here I go! So that was a fun visit. That was the second friend that I visited, and it's been raining, so we didn't get a chance to go into the pool, but we'll have to go in the pool later another time. In about an hour, he's going to meet me, and we're going to go for a drink at a new place that just opened up, so that'll be fun, and I'll bring that for you. And he also gave me this, which is a pool that's big enough for like 4 people. It's a kiddie pool, but it'll be fun to sit and have a margarita in. So one day I'm going to invite him back to sit in my pool, because he bought this for his dog and never used it. So super excited, I have a pool now.